Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Parody Podcast show hosted by me, Rachel Evans, aka the Human Barbie. And in today's episode, I'm going to liven things up a bit. I have to say, first of all, we're going to talk about the things that I've got behind me, my favorite purchases to date, like in January or before Christmas or whenever. And of course, they're Barbie pink. So, for those of you who are watching the visual of the podcast, this behind me is showing my two Skims bras, my new sports top, a Nike huge bag that I got from Diekman. None of this is sponsored. It's not sponsored. So, and I've got my Kurt Geiger rainbow bag, which is great. That was like $299 and I paid $79 in the sale. I have my eye on it because if you guys remember, I'm just going to reach forward and get a bag. Hopefully I'm not showing my double chin. This is a gift that an ex-boyfriend bought me, the Kurt Geiger Kensington, I think it is. And the new version is black and beige, which are a bit too boring for me. So I've got the multicolor one, which is absolutely gorgeous. Because when I wear it, you can see on my shoulder the pink bit, which is the same as my Neon Orchid Skims tops. And then I've also got... This is a bad angle, I just know it. So, because I just turned to the side, guys. And I've got my pink Nike bag, and these are my Skims bras. So I should really do a Skims haul. So this is I think the Neon Orchid and then the Lilac, because lilac is kind of one of the new colors that Skims is doing. So I've got my lilac nails. I have my Neon Orchid nails on to match my Neon Orchid Skims tops. And I've got the long loungewear dresses. I've got pretty much all of the Neon Orchid and then the taffy. I think it's taffy pink or fuchsia pink. I've got that in my collection, so I don't wear anything other than Skims now. And today I've got my Adidas jacket on, which is a great Neon Orchid. I call it Neon Orchid. It's the same as my Shore cover. So this is Adidas, and the color is amazing. And this is age 13 to 15 from the children's section in JD Sports, because I'm weighing in now at 52 kilos, 52.5 on average. Just going to straighten my lashes, guys. So for those of you who listen to my podcast, I just want to say I went through a period in recent years of, I'm just going to be transparent with you guys. I went through a period of being kind of grieving after my mum died, and then my twin sister committed suicide. It was a long time ago, several years ago. That was 2017 when I lost my twin to suicide. But it's only like last year that I started to perk up a bit. And even now, hold on a second. Let me just check my lashes. I'm going to put the microphone down. Let me Lash, not sponsored. These are the lashes that I use with the Bond and Seal. None of this is sponsored, guys. So today's tutorial is going to be my favorite buys. I'm going to show you my Charlotte Tilbury haul. I've got a full face of Charlotte Tilbury on, and I've got MAC powder under the eyes, mineralized, because I find that I'll come into it later. I find that the Charlotte Tilbury medium is a little bit too dark, so I do brush that over my face, and it is amazing. I am so late to the party, guys, for Charlotte Tilbury. I love it. So let me just put my bras out from, where can I put these? So I've got the Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is not sponsored. I've got what's it called? That iconic lipstick, which I wear over my pink. So I will do a tutorial one day. I've got Pillow Talk lipstick, and I've got this other one, which I can't remember the name of it. Live It Up. Ooh, Live It Up is over my pink. So I layer lipsticks and makeup. So I've got this one from Mina. Is it Mina? 371. It's a neon pink. Then I put that over my lip liner Pillow Talk, and then I put Live It Up over it, and it gives you a kind of nudie pink. This is gorgeous on its own. But when I'm under the studio lights, like I am now, I need a bit more of a color. Anywho. So I've also got my Charlotte Tilbury. It's a contour blush in Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand in that color, which I don't even know what color it is. It's lovely. And then I've got this Peach Gasm. It's a Glow Gasm on top. So I put where's my drink? I need a coffee. So I'm wearing a full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup, and I will show you some of the products, and I'll probably leave a list. I'm wearing Pillow Talk lip liner. I'm wearing Live It Up lipstick over a non-Charlotte Tilbury pink lip, but it kind of really blends out nicely. I'm wearing the Peach Gasm. It's called Glow Gasm, and I've got the pink Gasm, not the peach. And I've got the Matte Beauty blush wand as well. So I've got them. And then I dust very lightly the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Air Finish airbrush finish powder with a brush, and I use these kind of brushes. So my brush collection is sanitized literally pretty much every time I use them. I use a mixture of really lovely something techniques. I love them. They're great. And then I use organic bamboo, the Body Shop ones as well. What's that technique one called? It's something techniques. Here it is. Yeah, so I use 099 to put the contour wand on, and I blend it out. So I will do a full makeup tutorial, guys, but I'm just showing you general stuff that I love and that I've bought recently. So if you want to see a makeup tutorial, drop me a comment, subscribe to my channel and drop a comment, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the Parody Podcast show, and you can DM me on Instagram. Tell me what you want to see next or coming up. I want fun, chatty, as if you're sitting having a girly chat. So I just want to make sure that I'm enjoying my life now, and this is a bit of, it sounds like a random podcast, but it isn't. It's just sharing my energy, because today I had a light bulb moment and I'm thinking to myself, I need to get my energy levels back up high. But as you guys know, I was doing a job in Mayfair. I'm not doing it now, and that's come to an end. So I'm on a new chapter in my life, and I'm really happy because I can focus on being an actor and a model, and then I've got 5 different things that I'm going to do. So this year, 2025, is going to see me applying for more TV casting roles, which I've already applied for quite a few TV shows, like 2 or 3. That's a lot for me. In recent years, I've been working the day job as a senior sales consultant in Mayfair. As you guys know, I talk about that in my press, as I say, look, I've got a day job like everyone else, and I do the rush hour. So I'm aiming to focus as an actor and a model and do whatever I need to do, even if it's like temping. But in the meantime, I'm hoping to make myself available for TV shows that I'm going to film. So yeah, so it's all going to be good. It's going to be a great year. I've sent my stuff off to model agencies as well, because I'm going back to the Barbie Rachel that I was in 2017. I've decided. In my home studio, I've got my office here. I'm very regimental. Literally, I will get up and do the same routine every day. My alarm goes off at 4:55. I will then drift in and out of sleep, get up at 7 at the very latest, and crack on with it. Hair and makeup, go into London to do the job, have meetings, whatever I'm doing that day, I'll do it and come home in the evening, go to the gym, exhausted, literally. And then I would also eat and then go to sleep. I'm back on it. In my world, 2025 is going to be focused on my acting career as a performer. I'm an equity actress, and without boring you guys, for those of you who leave comments and say, why is a grown woman doing the Barbie thing? I don't get many of them at all. I get more love and support. But what you guys have got to remember is I've always been in the press since I was a model. In my early 30s, the press have been writing about me. I've been on the front cover of the Mirror in my bikini called Slim and We Hate It. I've been in all of the tabloids. I've had double page spreads in the tabloids over the years during my 30s and 40s and 50s now. So you guys who don't know my history, peace and love to you all, but I'm an established model in the press talking about beauty, surgery, not so much now because I'm where I want to be. I don't do much. I just do a bit of Botox, you know what I'm saying? I talk about fitness because I'm back in training as a bikini athlete. So it's all about beauty, and also my vision for 2025, because we're in January. Now, a lot of people are in limbo in January 2025 because it's that new year, new me. I can talk because my press agent has just got new pictures, and I'm talking about new year, new me, my fitness journey since I've been in the gym back in October, and a couple of friends have inspired me. You guys know who you are, thank you. And so it's all about beauty, health and fitness, the mindset. I'm talking in depth about my fitness, my beauty, and I just want to bring it all together in a kind of synergistic way. And I just don't believe that the serious Rachel is me. I've decided to kill off what I call the Mayfair Rachel, which was me going into London in the rush hour, on the rush hour train with a lot of commuters. Peace, love and respect to you guys. I was never one of those people who loved it. I hated it. It really drained the hell. You know what, my friend? It drained the hell out of me. So you guys have heard a little bit about what I've been doing in the day job. I talk about it in press interviews in Mayfair as a senior sales, but my main career is as an equity actress. And obviously I've ended the job in Mayfair, so I'm seeing what next I'm going to do. I'm so excited. I'm at home at the minute, and I've done loads of castings for TV. model shoots and shows that I've applied for that are coming up in 2025. Who knows? I might get a TV contract and that'd be great. It'd be so cool. I see myself this year doing TV. I believe there's a TV show that I'm going to be cast in. I really believe it. And I've been working towards it for years. I've been offered things before, but I wasn't ready because I was just like, no, I was grieving for the loss of my twin sister after my mum died from cancer. So 2025 sees me now back to being the 2017 Barbie Rachel, which is focused on my acting, modeling, and everything else is just working, slugging my guts out, and just being a very, very energetic, high energy performer, bringing together all of my show reels, content, and putting it out there. That's what I've been working on for the last 3 to 5 years. So you guys are going to see all the hard work that I've been doing as I piece it all together. And I'm going to be offering my services, digital content creation, because I've been studying these programs for ages. I'm quite geeky. So that's what I'm doing. So that's just a bit of an update of what's in my mindset. And, like when it's like a day in the life of, this is a day in the life of me in my home studio, in my office, and my mindset, what I think of and where I'm going, what I'm doing for the month. So we're approaching the end of January right now. And I'm 52.1 kilo. This morning, I had to think then, I haven't trained this week because I've been so exhausted wrapping things up in the job in Mayfair. And it was a lot. It was like moving house. I haven't moved house, guys, but when you're like leaving a job and you're packing things up and you're helping the head office, it's full on. But I've really enjoyed my work in the Mayfair boutique, and that's come to an end. And I'm so excited because I feel like I'm more myself again. Look, guys, you can see a difference in my energy, my face, because I've had a week off, nearly 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 days off. Sorry, I have to add up on my hands, guys. I'm counting with my fingers. And I just feel I'm back to me. If you compare how I look now to how I looked in the previous podcast, you see the London stress. It's like drains and ladders. So my friend Stevie is a performer, Stevie Ritchie's. He's amazing. He goes, it's ladders and drains. I'm like, yeah, that's so true. And it was just draining the hell out of me. And I decided I'm not going back to that. I'm not going back to it. When one door closes, another one opens, then I had to recalibrate this week. So I'm really fortunate that I'm figuring it out, guys. I will keep you posted, and I'm going to keep it real, because I want you guys to know this. A lot of performers who are what you call jobbing actors like myself, if we don't get major TV contracts, we're in and out of the press. We do small roles here and there, acting, modeling. We do press about our lifestyle to keep relevant or just to update people. Because for me, it's not about being relevant. It's about sharing my journey, which I'll do till the day I die, literally. And I believe that my next Human Barbie update is the fitness, because I've been working quietly in the gym. You guys know I haven't been posting every workout. But I've grown my shoulders, my arms. I've lost over 5 kilos of weight, and I'm competing this year in a show. I'm going to get back on stage. I've promised myself I'll do it. I've put it out there, and it's a 3-month prep. But I already started prepping in late August, September, and properly for October and then onwards. So I had to lose the weight. Then I'm doing now the stage called body sculpting, which is high protein, low carbs or minimal carbs or intermittent fasting, and getting all my vitamins and minerals in as well. And I'll put those in the next podcast. I'm going to show you all the minerals and vitamins I'm doing in my little concoction, healthy concoction that I take every day. And I chew ginger like chewing gum. And I promise you, I haven't had the flu. Touch wood. You know what will happen? Tomorrow I'll wake up with the flu. No, it won't happen. This is my advice for myself. It's not giving you advice, guys, but I'm just saying ginger, if you buy raw ginger and chew it, it's an antibacterial. And if you've got like things like gum infections, which I don't, it's good for that, I think. But anyway, do your own research and make your own conclusions. So I love chewing ginger. It's amazing. So yeah, so recently, surgery wise, I've just had my Botox. I only have it like twice a year now. So I don't do that much surgery. I haven't had my lips filled, but I recently just had my top lip done so it would match the bottom, because I was trying to go for last year. When I was on this morning on ITV, I said, I'm going for a more natural Margot Robbie look. I looked at her lips and her top lip was thin, and I thought, let me do that look. But I think it didn't suit me because obviously I think it's about once or twice a year. Again, probably once a year I have threads because it takes 8 months for the collagen to produce. And so I don't do filler on my face anymore. I don't like it. But I've just had my lips topped up on there. But again, it's not even a top up because it's like, God knows, I'm only 2 years since the last I had it done. I can't remember, guys, because I'm numerically dyslexic. I've got to look at my diary, which is over there. So what I'm saying is this: I've decided to get a little bit more on my top lip because it was starting to look too thin when I laughed. And if you look at my previous podcast, you'll see my lips are a little bit more pouty now, but they're not like overly pouty. It's just more aesthetically in balance with my lower lip, because my lower lip is constantly pouty. And so I had Botox in the neck because I was getting these neck bands. Guys, I'm transparent. When I get my Botox done now for the first time, I'm getting it in my neck and a bit on my jaw, because then watch, I'm trying to put my mouth corners down and I can't do it. You know, in the press, I say I have my mouth corners turned up. I had that done recently with a tiny bit of filler in my top lip. But when I have Botox, which I have twice a year on average now, again, I'll have to look at my notes. I had a little bit in my jaw so that I can't turn my corners down. Watch this. I'm going to try and grimace and put my corner mouth down. Watch. Can't do it. That is me trying to look sad because my corners go up now, and I think I look great. I think I look good, guys. And so obviously one day I will have a lower facelift, but right now I'm just using the Botox to relax my muscles, because I do use my neck muscles when I'm straining in the gym, like, that's a good little, little noise. So this is all kind of just to relax my muscles. And also, I have to say this, the Botox that I have is because also I have migraines. I have severe migraines, and it really does help. Obviously, it's for vanity reasons. But when I have it only like twice a year now on average, because I'm saying to my press agent, I don't talk about my face. Let's move on. I've got other chapters of my life that haven't been reported yet, which is good. So the health and fitness and beauty is more important than me talking about my surgery. Over 20 years. Oh my God. But I'm actually the only human Barbie in the world that spent a tiny amount of money on my face, because I didn't need that much to be done. And at the end of the day, I'm 55, but don't look it. Well, I'm 55 in July. What year are we in? Yeah, so 2025, I am 55, but we're in January now, so I'm 54. Oh, guys, when I was on ITV this morning, I'm on that sofa, and it didn't occur to me until my friend said something. I watched playback with my friend Tara and Mally, and I went, oh, because it was 2024. I said I was 53, and I was 54. But I'd only just turned 54 because it was July, my birthday month. So it hadn't processed in my brain that I'd just turned 54. And I'm going, yeah, I'm 53. I'm like, how can I get my own age wrong? Because numerical dyslexia is called dyscalculia. And when I think of a number, I'll say a different number. Or if I say a number, it might not be what I'm thinking. Anyway, if you look into dyscalculia, I want to do more charity work for dyslexia. I used to be on a committee years ago for the Dyslexia Research Trust, and I was in charge of the entertainment for a charity gig. I'm just putting my lipstick on, guys, because I just smudged it on my microphone. So I used to be on a committee, the Dyslexia Research Trust, and I learned about dyslexia. And although I did not sit an exam to diagnose, I didn't want to. I was too scared. I didn't want to know how dumb my brain was. But in the end, over the years, I spent many years knowing that I'm numerically dyslexic because I failed all my exams. I got like an E in maths at high school. When I was at high school, nobody knew I was dyslexic, but my spoken English was good. My written English was quite good, but I couldn't memorize stuff. I'd read and learn, but I had a low retention rate. So I had what you call a high visual spatial. So even what was in my brain was there, but I couldn't bring it through my memory into my hands and write it. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm really good at English. So nobody could diagnose me back then in the 1980s. When I was a teenager, and I left school at 16. I tried to stay on to do my A-levels, but what happened is I was in the sixth form, and I thought, this is not happening, because you're very independent. I didn't know how to study. I just read books, memorized it, and thought I could sit an exam. And based upon the 90s, looking at that, everyone, like, you can learn at a better rate now because you've got the internet, but the internet, well, I don't even know if it was around then. Probably not. Yes, guys, I am a dinosaur. So the dyslexia that I have means that numerically I'll get numbers wrong, and it causes me a lot of anxiety and stress to try and remember numbers. So I write them down. I'm getting better. Like, I do my accounts for my accountant, and I do my numbers. They're great. And I look at it a million times before I send it to him, but he checks everything. It's all good. And I'm very happy. I'm really lucky that I've got people who help me with my numbers, professional people who are numbers people, and they help me because, you know, something, guys, numbers are not my best strong point. Now, so let's go to my lashes. So these are Lemmy lashes, not sponsored, and you use the Bond and Seal in my box there. This is the Bond and Seal. Cluster lashes, self-applied. They last up to 7 days to 2 weeks. I keep them on for 2 weeks because guess what, guys? I wash my face twice a day and then I might even blow dry my lashes. Don't laugh. But no, I don't get eye infections, touch wood, because I keep the eye hygiene very good, very good. But you know something? The symmetry of my eyes when I put these on are not perfect. I don't know why, but yeah. So what else am I going to talk about? There's another product that I've been using, Glow Drops, not sponsored by Sturm. They were in Mayfair and one of the girls gave me that. The Glow Drops, they're amazing. But yeah, I'm wearing a full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup today, and I'm now trying to get glossy skin without the powder, because I used to use that MAC powder, like the caked powdery theatrical look. I love it, but you know something, I've got pretty good skin because I've been growing the collagen over the years, so I kind of want to look more dewy. I'm working on it. Yesterday, I went to see a movie with Steve. Not Stevie, Steve. Steve's my old friend that I've known for like 7 years. And we saw a movie, Wolf. Oh my God. That was a good movie. Very good. Very sinister, but very good. Yeah, not my kind of vibe though. And we saw a vampire movie, the one, oh, I can't remember what it was called. And before that, we saw Wicked. Oh, I love Ariana Grande. She's really good. Anyway, so I was at Blue Water yesterday, but when I did my makeup, I put on this left side of my face the contour wand, and it smudged, because you know, if you don't set your makeup properly, they will smudge. And that's another thing that I'll do a full face of makeup, and I'm going to do it, but I need to perfect it, guys, first before I do it. Also, drop me a comment. What do you think of my lilac kind of ombre? It's like showing my white tips, but it's like a lilac color, because I just thought I'd change it up a bit, because Skims are doing more of a lilac. And I've got all the neon orchid, like you can see behind me. God, you know something, this is good, because you can see the lilac bra, like I mentioned earlier. Yeah. When I stop talking and I do a pose, it's for the thumbnail. So the studio that I'm using at the moment is Riverside. I love those guys. They're amazing. Once I recorded, again, this is not sponsored. Once I recorded and I accidentally clicked on something and lost the footage. I'm like, God, half an hour down the drain. So I emailed the guys at Riverside and they recovered it for me, because this is a remote recording and it uploads as you speak into it. So it doesn't even stay on your hard drive. It stays on their server or their hard drive on the web, and it downloads. Oh no, it uploads and then you download it. So, and then it does magic clips and everything. I still haven't publicized my magic clips. I've got tons of footage that I haven't publicized yet. So that's what I'm using today. And I'm using my soft top boxes as well. For 2025, I'm going to do more makeup, hair and beauty stuff as well. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of the Parody Podcast show. I'll keep it at half an hour. Then I'm going to record another one, because I might have to cut a lot of this out. Chatty. So thank you for watching the Parody Podcast show hosted by me, Rachel Evans, aka the Human Barbie. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel on YouTube and to the Parody Podcast show on Spotify. And DM me on Instagram. And don't forget, you can book cameo videos of me as Barbie in the Barbie movie outfits as Margot Robbie Barbie. Sending you lots of Barbie love and hugs, and I'll see you in the next podcast. Bye, guys.